letting go. It was so challenging. I threw away at least 200 books. And I threw away 200 books, 200 experiences that I had with those books. I didn't read them all. These were just books that I had. Some of the books were at my ex-husband's house. They're still there in the basement. Some of the books were at my loft in the Bronx, and they went into the garbage. I did not have enough time to do anything else with them, and my super said he would take care of it. So I'm sure he did something with those books, but it doesn't matter. I threw them out of my life to move. I also got rid of about 3/5 of my closet, maybe more than that. I got rid of, let's say, about 80% of the things in my closet. Shoes, purses, clothes. I got rid of stuff. And it was my goal to move here with very, very little and to maintain just the essentials, just what I need for my happiness. That's where the conflict comes in, because I was addicted to buying books, art supplies. I didn't even tell you about that, but I basically only brought about 20% of my art supplies. I gave them to one of my clients and threw some out. I mean, it just goes on and on. But I have moved here with the essential things that I will use right now. And purging all of that stuff was one of the hardest things. It brought tears. I had to journal about it. Why was I so connected to my stuff? Why was I so connected or addicted? We say attached, but in the case that I really journaled and understood is I was addicted to accumulating it. I kept buying clothes, art supplies, shoes, and not even wearing the things that I had or using the things that I had. That's an addiction. It's an over accumulation, meaning when I would see it, I would think I need it. Or I would get this feeling in my body and say, I need it. I need to go get it. That's addiction. Why? I'm sweating talking about this. Maybe I'm sweating because it's Florida. I don't know. But why? And that's what I journaled about, is how did those things make me feel that I kept on accumulating? So listen, I paused just so I could wipe the sweat away. I mean, I'm talking about this and my body starts sweating, which should tell you that there was something very emotional. Like my biochemistry was changing talking about purging my stuff. So I want you to think about if you have excess stuff. Like, do you keep food, lots and lots of food in your house, just in case? Do you keep your closet stuffed with clothes and shoes and purses and things? Are you collecting things you never ever use? Are you online purchasing stuff you're going to keep, stuff you're going to send back, stuff you're going to keep? Do you have a storage filled with stuff and you forgot what's in it? It's so packed. Is your trunk overloaded, or your back seat of your car, is it overloaded? Where in your life are you holding on to excess? I teach fitness and lifestyle, and I believe that when we have a habit, I'll call it a habit instead of an addiction, but I will call it a habit. When we have a habit of collecting stuff, we might also have a habit of eating stuff, too much stuff. You can think about perhaps having less, taking less, eating less, storing less, keeping less. It is really challenging for me. Some people it's probably not as challenging, But I have a habit of eating lots, so I don't have that food in my house. And I have a habit of getting on Amazon and filling my cart. So I want you to think about letting go of stuff.